Yeah. Once again, thank you for being on D Lopez Unpacked. Here I am with the amazing emerging producer Brian Spirit out of Milan, Italy. This is a segment called Unpacked Stories. I want to give him the floor to just unpack any stories he wants to talk about. His music.
Yeah, yeah. So basically, I remember when we were 16 years old, me and my brother Sammy right there, and some
Okay.
other friends. I was working at this time with a rapper, okay, and we was trying to push our music. We didn't have no money, no budget, no everything, and we told ourselves as we released our first single, let's print some flyers with our track on it. We went to all record labels like Universal, Warner Records, all of them. We faked as we had an appointment with the guy in the building, like ARs and all of that, and we just left there our flyers. And they even called the police, the cops, the security, all of that. It was during COVID time, and it was crazy. So we was at Warner, the last label that we went to, and as we got into it, they security just got us out. And as we was walking out, one manager of this big artist in Milan recognized my twin brother Denzel, and we start talking. And from there on, we start locking in and working with them, like recording in their studios. Yeah, this is a funny story. Like we really try everything to get there. Yeah,
That's an Unpack exclusive. You see the hustle that young Brian Spirit at 16 was in Milan, giving out, putting up flyers in the Warner Studios, and now you formed a relationship out of that, right?
yeah,
That
yeah,
kind of reminds me of Kanye. A lot of people doubted him, but he just kept on hustling.
yeah.
You got to knock on doors until a door opens.
Facts.
Yeah, thank you for sharing. Wow. You got anything else?
I
Anything
want to
else?
ask this. I want to ask this, right?
My man Thaddy gonna ask a question.
As a producer, how do you tackle writer's block, right? Like, what are some stories that you got where you would tackle writer block and then came up with like an amazing beat?
Okay, so basically, when I feel blocked, what I do is just go outside. Maybe I don't know. I work out or just go for a walk. And as I get back to my crib, I either start making beats in a way that I don't usually do. Like for example, I start doing beats with beginning from the drums rather than the melody, or I start listening to music that I don't usually listen to and try sample it. I really go with the flow. I just trust the process and let it pass, because then as you get back with the inspiration, you just go even harder. I feel like that.
Dope. Appreciate you.
Amazing. Well, we got a few more. If you have any other stories you want to share, if not, we could just, with that.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that. It just shows your hustle, your perseverance. You're not gonna take no for an answer. You're gonna keep making the beats,
Yeah.
knocking on doors, and making these contacts. And just the fact that you're in the States, like you could be in Milan right now, but you decided to come to LA and New York and work the system, and meet. What made you come out here, like, for this?
Yeah,
month?
I got friends here,
Yeah.
especially the one that I'm locked in with the most is this guy from the Bronx called Vanta.
Nice.
Yeah, I met him on IG at first. We was just texting, and I was sending him beats, and he was trying to AR it like to all artists in New York, because he really know a lot of people. Um, Locking in with a lot of people thanks to him right now. So shout out Vanta. Yeah, ever since then we just locked in. We both agreed that that was God's plan, that we just meet and lock in.
Amazing.
I also met with other artists that I'm working here with. Yeah, basically just work.
Amazing. So yeah, that's what's up, man. So hopefully you come back to the States. Are you thinking about coming back? I know you're leaving in about a week or so.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good.
Every few months, I'm planning on coming back here.
All right. Well, make sure you lock in with us with the DSN network, and
Word.
maybe we'll do another interview for D Lopez Unpacked.
Yeah.
In a couple months or a couple years as your career
Absolutely.
progresses and
Absolutely.
you get more placements. Amazing work. Thank you again, Brian, for being on our show, D Lopez Unpacked, and let us know if there's anything we could do for you in the future.
For sure. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
This was Unpacked Stories.
This is Unpacked Stories.